Hold up.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Ronja here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this insane Lavaloon deck. Now, at first glance, you guys might be thinking, this deck doesn't have a big spell. How could this possibly work? But I'm telling you guys right now, this deck works insanely well with arrows and zap, and no fireball and no lightning. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, everybody in this meta is deciding to run Goblin Gang, Bats, Minions, Minion Horde, all types of swarm units. And no one's really running any fireball units except for maybe one, like an E-Wiz. So getting a lot of fireball value and a lot of lightning value seems to be rare, especially with all the P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight running around. The lightning seems to be kind of useless, unless, what the heck, unless you're running one of those decks. Yeah, this deck is so freaking good. You guys have probably seen different variants of this deck, whether it be fireball arrows, fireball zap, lightning arrows, lightning zap, whatever it is. But this version right here, it's cheap, 3.6, and it does work. So a couple of the counters to this deck, some decks that are going to be really hard for you guys to deal with, is going to be number one, Golem. Any good player really knows that the Golem is going to be very hard to go against with a Lavaloon deck. Reason being is because the Golem is a lot more beefier than the Lavaloon, and it does a lot more damage than the Lavaloon for only one more elixir. And a lot of the time, people with Golem decks are going to have all air cards specifically just to counter the Lavaloon and then support the Golem. So if you guys aren't able to split lane push against the Golem, it's going to be very disastrous for you. Another hard deck is going to be Executioner NATO. If you guys go against an Executioner NATO deck, it's going to be very hard to go against it unless they don't have any other counters except for the Executioner and Tornado. If they only have the Executioner and only have the Tornado, then you guys can go in the other lane with a small push with your Lavaloon in the other lane. It's going to force them to play the Executioner in the Lavaloon lane, or maybe the Executioner in the Balloon lane. You guys are going to want to make a split push in that scenario. But other than that, this deck is really able to beat any deck. Bait might be a very hard match, not a very hard match, but it might be difficult, seeing as the Inferno Tower is basically able to be cycled very fast, and it's able to take out the Balloon and the Lavaloon pretty quick, and the Rocket as well. But yeah, other than that, you guys shouldn't have too much of a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a replay real quick where I played 3 Musketeers, and as you guys know, 3 Musketeers basically gets destroyed by Fireball Zap, and I didn't even have Fireball Zap. So let's go and show you guys this replay right here against Jose. It was a 2-crown-to-1 victory. Let's go and check his profile. As you guys can see there, he has 3,481 cards, and he was up at 4,300 last season. So this guy's definitely no slouch, definitely a good player. Let's go ahead and watch the replay real quick. And I'm going to be showing you guys step by step, and I'm going to be giving you guys my thought process throughout the entire match. So starting out here, I did not mean to play that Mega Minion. The reason why that happened was I was spamming the screen. As you guys know, if you guys touch the screen really fast, you guys will be able to get into the game faster than your opponent sometimes. And it just allows you to basically respond to anything if they decide to play a Hog Rider. Like if you guys have ever noticed, while it says like the battle screen is still like showing they play a Hog Rider before you're in the match, it's because they tap the screen really quick. But right here, I decided to go and play Mega Minion. I mean, not Mega Minion. I decided to play Minions as well as a Goblin Gang on top of his thing right here. On top of his little push with the Battle Ram and Knight. I do that because I don't want to spend too much elixir, but again, I want to make sure that I am defending correctly. So the whole premise of this deck, guys, it's like the Golem beatdown deck. You guys want to be able to take some damage as well as deal out massive amounts of damage. So I did that right there with the Minions and Goblin Gang. I knew that it was a positive elixir trade, and he also had to defend those Minions with the Goblin Gang, so I knew I was definitely up in elixir. So right here, I decided to go Balloon opposite lane. Since he definitely just dropped a ton of elixir right there using that Ice Golem, as well as 3 Musketeers, I knew he would have nothing to defend his Balloon with, especially since I knew we were up in elixir. As you guys can see, that that Balloon is going to take out the tower. Right here, I go ahead and go with the Tombstone. Definitely a misplaced Tombstone. 2 tiles too high. Too low right there is going to allow us to lose a tower right here, but it's not the end of the world. We did end up trading towers, and I still feel pretty good about this matchup. A couple more skeletons are going to come out, and he's going to go and drop an elixir pump onto the field. So basically, as you guys can see, he definitely has an elixir advantage with that pump down. It's going to manufacture him a couple more elixir, and he's going to end up taking the elixir lead. So it could spell trouble for me, especially if I had a big spell right here. It would be very rewarding for me to take out his pump. But I decided to go ahead and go with the Lavaloon. This time, I'm going to pair it with the Balloon, knowing that he's probably going to drop his 3M, and I know that the Balloon death damage is going to do massive work to those 3M, and I can end up arrowing and zapping them down if I need to, or maybe using Goblin Gang to clean them up. So as you guys can see, that he's going to go and go with a Knight. I go with my Goblin Gang, and I play a Mega Minion, and I zap these Minions as well. It was kind of a misplay right there. I probably should have just played my arrows onto that Minion Horde instead of playing my Mega Minion. Definitely a misplay right there, actually. But yeah, as you guys can see here, I dropped minions on top of this knight just to make sure we don't get 3 crowned. And I'm going to play a tombstone as well here in a moment. Tombstone's down, and now I go with my arrows on top of his everything right there, the minion horde. And I go and play a mega minion right here. It gets taken out very, very quickly, but we're able to actually keep it alive with the sliver of HP right here. And look at the mega minion going in, taking out a whole bunch of stuff right there. He's going to go ahead and get another elixir from that pump, and he's going to go and drop 3M. Now, I know I'm making progress on this guy. We are down in elixir, but we do have part of a tombstone down on the map. And if you guys don't know, Tombstone is so good behind the Lava Hound because skeletons can stack up while the units are focused on the Lava Hound, and it's actually pretty strong. So as you guys can see here, the skeletons are stacking up. He's going to try to split lane push, but we shut that down with Mega Minion and Minion Horde, barely taking any damage. And look at that swarm, guys. He's going to go and drop Mega Minion. Why do I keep saying Mega Minion? Minion Horde, we're going to arrow that. And knowing that he barely has any elixir and he has no counters for our balloon in hand, I elect to drop it. Minion Horde, not in cycle, guys. No 3M to be found. He's going to drop a knight in desperation. I drop a goblin gang, and that's going to be the end of the match. There's nothing else he can do there. Balloon's going to get another drop in. Minion Horde is way too late, and we're going to go and take that 2 crown to 1 victory against an arguably hard counter deck, especially since we didn't even have Fireball or Lightning. We ended up taking that W. So I'm going to go and hop into another replay real quick against this guy who I have no idea how to pronounce his name. P-I-O-P. Let's just call him Paul for this video since his name starts with P. And let's go ahead and commentate through this match. So as you guys can see here, he has a Lava Hound deck himself, but his deck is Lava Hound clone. I'm just going to be showing you guys a couple of interactions that are pretty nice. So as you can see here, he goes ahead and plays an aggressive balloon and minion horde at the bridge. If I don't have any air counters, if I didn't have any air counters, I would be completely screwed here, but we basically stop every bit of damage. We completely stop all the damage right there, and we actually have an elixir lead. Actually, we don't have an elixir lead. It's actually tied. Somehow we came away tied out of that exchange, even though he threw so much stuff at the bridge. We threw a lot of stuff back at him, and we were able to take him out. So I go and drop a tombstone right here. Definitely a misplaced tombstone by me. It should have been 1 tile more to the left, seeing as he is focused on the left lane for some reason. He goes ahead with an aggressive Lava Hound. I should have zapped right there, but instead I allowed the bats to get a little bit of damage on the tombstone. And right here, I go with a Mega Minion just to start DPSing that Lava Hound down. I drop my Goblin Gang in the correct placement right here so that we can take out his minions right there. I play minions as well just to make sure those pups die. And as you guys can see, we are again even in elixir going out of that. He's playing super aggressive. We're playing very passively, and I know that we're slowly chipping him down. As you guys can see there, we're slowly chipping him down, and I know at a certain point we're going to be able to outcycle him. I'm going to go and go with the tombstone right here, and I'm already back to my zap. I don't have to arrow those bats. I zap the balloon, and I go and drop a Mega Minion right here. We are lower on elixir than him, but he's going to have to play something, or else that Mega Minion is going to get a lot of damage off. As you guys can see, the skeletons are allowing that Mega Minion to get so close to the tower. 1 swing, 2 swings, even 3 swings, maybe a 4th. No 4th swing, guys, just 3 swings, but still look how low that tower is, and we're only down 1 elixir. So I go ahead and go with the Lava Hound right here. I'm not too sure why he didn't drop his Lava Hound. He decided to wait a little bit longer to drop his own Lava Hound, maybe because he felt that he would have an advantage over me if his Lava Hound was further back, which is true, guys. If you drop your Lava Hound second, chances are your push will beat the other person's out. But I go and go with the balloon right here, knowing that he's got minions and minion horde. He drops both in the same spot, and that's definitely a mistake, guys. I got so much value with those arrows. That was definitely a 5 elixir trade right there for those minions. And I go and drop a tombstone right here, just trying to bring that balloon over. That clone spell didn't even hit the balloon, guys. We're gonna go and take out all of his crap right here. Had that balloon been actually cloned, I probably would have thrown arrows down, but as you guys can see right here, our push is going crazy. We're gonna go and arrow those minions, and we're gonna drop a goblin gang for the scar meat. But look at his king tower, guys, going insanely low right now, taking out all his stuff. And we're gonna go and DPS those minions down, not allowing them to get a swing. We're gonna go and drop an aggressive Lava Hound, and he's basically done, guys. There's nothing he can do. He has bats, but we have zap. He's got nothing. He just has to fireball the king tower, which is definitely the correct move in that situation. I probably would have BM'd had I not been you know, I don't know. I probably would have BM'd if I wasn't a YouTuber. I decided to not BM since I YouTube now. I don't know, I'm just gonna forget about that. Anyway, let's go and hop into some live matches right now. As you guys can see, I am like 2-2 in this challenge. I was playing with I played 1 match with this Golem deck. I ended up losing, but basically I've been like throwing challenges. I don't know why, but I decided to use this deck in a couple of classic challenges, and let's just say it was not fun. I tried to do Ice Golem, cloned Ice Golem Bats Rage, and it just... Anyway, let's go and hop into this classic challenge, guys. Hopefully we can win a couple matches right here. We're gonna go up against IG88B. from Flying Saucer. So it's going to be an interesting match here. Let's see if we can sauce a victory out of this guy. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if he has anything that he wants to play. He's going to go and split some goblins. I'm going to go and split my goblin gang. Probably should have split it more towards the left side, but it's fine. He's going to go with the Night Witch, so I guess I'm just going to go with... I'm going to start up a Lavaloon push right now. It's very risky to start up a Lavaloon push right now, so I could very well get punished for it, but I'm feeling like I don't want to be very patient with this guy. I don't want to spend too much time waiting around. Okay, I thought I was about to get drop glitch right there, but no, guys, we're going to get that Night Witch out of here. Minions are going down, and I'm going to go and get a Mega Minion here for his Mega Minion. And I'm about to drop a balloon right now, so I can already feel a huge push about to drop on him. He's going to go and play a Golem, and that Mega Minion is going to do so much damage to that Golem right now. It's going to be insane. Hopefully that Golem doesn't have much HP left, but I'm going to go and bring it over here with the Tombstone. And as you guys can see there, the balloon's going to get so many drops, and we're going to take out that tower with the first push of the game, guys. Mega Minion's DPSing that Golem down. Golemites aren't going to really get to the tower too much, and yeah, he's going to go and pump up, which is good for him. He definitely has the elixir advantage right now, but we have an entire tower down ahead of him, so it's going to be very difficult for him to come back into this matchup. Right now, I'm just going to play a Lava Hound. I don't know if this is the correct move, guys, but I'm just going to do it anyway since I feel like I'm going to have a decent chance at winning this match. He's going to go with a Night Witch. I'll definitely support this Lava Hound with minions. Hopefully those two bats die to the tower. They will. And I'm going to go and go with some minions right here. I'm going to go and drop Mega Minion as well, just to clean up the rest of this stuff. And he's going to go on lightning right there, which is absurd in my opinion. I'm going to go and drop a balloon right now, and hopefully we're able to get to this tower. One minion's going to save that, and guys, unfortunately the Mega Minion is going to lock on the balloon. Hopefully it switches to the Mega... Oh, guys, look, the balloon's going to get to the tower right there. That's awesome. We got a drop, and he's basically scrambling right now. That's a pretty decent counter push by him. I'm going to go an arrow right now. And I'm going to drop a Goblin Gang to the side just to see if I can lure that Night Witch. Guys, we're going to stop that Night Witch from connecting to the tower, and he's going in with the Golem. So right now, the problem is, I'm going to drop a Tombstone first, guys. Dropping the Tombstone first is a tip Tag said. You want to respond to your units, to the units that are on the field before you drop your own units. We're going to be able to build up quite a bit of a defense. But hopefully we're able to deal 700 damage within the next few minutes of this game. I'm going to go and drop minions right here, and as you guys can see, his push is very threatening. He's going to go with the Golem right here, which is kind of crazy. I'm going to go and get a Tombstone down, and hopefully we're not able to lose both towers. I'm fine with just losing one tower right now, but I definitely do not want to lose two towers. That would definitely be disastrous for us. As you guys can see here, his Golem push is going to be very strong. It looks like we're going to lose two towers, guys. I'm going to try, but honestly, I think we're going to get hard countered right here. Yeah, guys, we're going to get 3 crown. That was definitely not how I wanted that game to end up, but since he was able to pump and his push was definitely heavier than ours, we ended up losing that match. There was nothing we could really do at the end of that, but let's go and hop into another match here, guys. Definitely not how I wanted that match to go. I feel like that guy was a very experienced Golem player. If you hear a lot of pros talking, if you decide to put the Lava Hound in the same lane as the Golem, it's going to be very bad for you, because the Golem push is just going to be heavier. It definitely does more damage than the Lava Hound does, and it's just heavier. It has more HP. So we're gonna go and drop a Tombstone right here. He's gonna go with a Bomber. I'm just gonna drop a Mega Minion right now, and I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing I did in that match. If we were able to hold off one of his Golem pushes, we would have been fine, but since he was able to pump and we weren't able to punish, there was nothing we could really do there. I'm just going to wait right now. I'm going to go and play a Goblin Gang. Oh, what in the world is he doing? He's going with a Graveyard as well as an Inferno Dragon. I'm going to play my minions up top here right now. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm going to play a Lava Hound right now. He's going to go and Tornado that in a futile attempt to get some damage off on the tower. But we have a Lava Hound down right now, and his Inferno Dragon's out of cycle. So is his Tornado. So if he has Execution Tornado, he's going to be in trouble right now. He's going to go with some bats. I'm just going to zap those right now. And we're back to some arrows if he decides to have like minions as well. But oh, Giant Skeleton. No, sir. I'm going to go and play Tombstone right here. I think that was a misplaced Tombstone, honestly. I think I should have played that a little bit higher. Because I feel like he's able... Okay, I'm going to drop a Mega Minion right here. Hopefully this is able to take out that... Oh, no. That's going to allow the Giant Skeleton to get to the tower, guys. That's horrible, but look at this push. We still have a decent push right now. Going towards his King Tower. I'm going to see if that balloon can get a couple more drops off. And unfortunately, it's not. But look at this damage we're about to get with these pups and minions, guys. That's going to be 3 crowns. I'm just going to throw some arrows. No need for the arrows, guys. We took that 3 crown right there. So if I had to say there was like a hard counter matchup for this deck, I would definitely have to say, let's see, Execution Tornado. definitely a hard counter. Let's see if this guy had an execution here. Okay, he had giant skeleton NATO. That's not very good against our deck at all, actually. The only thing he had for our deck was the Inferno Dragon and the Bats. Let me see how good this guy was. Okay, guys, this guy was up at 4,800 trophies. He knew what he was doing there. And definitely another hard matchup is going to be Golem. I didn't really explain how to go against Golem that well. I kind of just played it. The way you guys want to go against Golem is push the other lane and kind of ignore the Golem push as much as you can. But as you guys can see there, I had no choice but to go into the same lane. I couldn't 3-crown him, especially since I had so much more damage on that second tower. I didn't really have a choice but to go in the same lane. Had I gone for the 3-crown, I might have been able to get it, but there's no telling. I'm definitely not the most experienced Lavaloon player, but I am pretty good at Lavaloon. I did win 12. I did get a 12 win yesterday. Let's see if I can show you guys right here. Right here, that classic challenge 12 wins. As you guys can see there, I did go 0 and whatever right there, but I was definitely playing with that stupid Ice Spirit deck. But yeah, I ended up going 12 wins with partially with the Lavaloon deck, partially with that 3 Musketeer deck, partially with the Golem deck. But yeah, it's a pretty good deck, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna wrap it up right now. It's been a very, very long video already. I think 15 minutes. Yesterday's was 17 minutes, but I did have like some other crap in there that I could have cut out. But yeah, this deck is so strong, guys. Again, if you guys don't like this variation, you guys can use Fireball, you guys can use Zap, Lightning, you guys can use Log even if you want to. But yeah, the premise, I mean, the cards that you guys want to keep in this deck for sure are Lava Hound, Mega Minion, Goblin Gang, Minions, Tombstone, and Balloon. Those are the cards that you guys want to keep the same. The other 2 cards you can switch out for whatever you want, really. But yeah, Lava Hound, basically the same premise as Golem deck. You guys want to build up a push that your opponent can't stop. That's the premise of this deck. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily content. I will see you guys later. Peace out.